So here's what I prefer to do. Here we have the TransPro Plus heat press. This heat press has removable platen. So we're going to remove this platen. And it has a 4-inch platen right here that you can use. And this is mostly made for chest logos or small, tiny logos. So we're going to lock this in place. And what we can do now is if we folded this out, this is going to be a lot easier to handle because we can put it on the platen just like so, and the hat is actually out of the way. It's not going to interfere with the heat platen. It'll be covered 100%. And you can even, doing it this way, you'll be able to actually hit the transfer 100% without having to use our silicone mat. I mean, you could do this to even protect, what's going on over here like that. You could do that, but we wouldn't have to. So we're going to let this get up to temperature, and then we're going to go ahead and hit this. We just want to make sure our pressure is good. Give it just a little bit more. Just a little more. I think that's going to be good for what we're doing. So we'll let this get up to 285 degrees and you'll see the final result, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you this angle right here. That way you see exactly what you got going on. Everything is below the platen. Everything here is below. So you don't interfere with the hat whatsoever. It drapes over the side. And let me grab a transfer and show you what it'll look like. Okay, so the way that this would flip underneath, right? This goes upside down this way. That way when you flip it in the hat, this transfer will look just like that. You'll have plenty of nice space. And I think these are about 0.085 by 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, something like that. So that's exactly how we're going to run that on the hat. So obviously, knowing your placement, you could place it by the tag if you wanted to, which, matter of fact, I think that's what we're going to do. Now what you want to kind of do is try to get the corner of this right inside there, okay? So get that corner right there, flap it over, and that's what you want right there, okay? We're good. All right, you guys, so here we go. Everything is heated up. We're at 285 on our heat press, and we're going to take our DTF transfer and we're going to place that right there. You could preheat this if you wanted to, and what that would actually do is probably lay it down a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that now. Great thing about this press is it has a release button too. If you have a set time, let's just say 15, you can release that button and then it would release quick. So let's go ahead and we're going to set that down right there. That is it. We're going to peel it real quick and then we're going to drop it. So you see that here. Super fast. We're going to hit it one more time. And that's going to permanently place that DTF transfer. And we are done. So there is your DTF transfer. Now you can see, let's look at the sides. It's totally in the fabric, guys. I can't scratch it. It's there, okay? You can actually see the fabric here coming through. You see that right here where my finger is? You see the fabric? This is what you want. And then it even shows the threading a little bit. Probably can't see that. Yeah, you can see it right there. You see the threading? See the threading down here too? That is how that gets placed on your custom hat. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. So now we place it just like so. You could at this point probably tear this out if you wanted to, but this is how you would see your hat. Let's put this back together. And you would do all these tags after or before, probably before you do your stuff. Now, there we go. There's our tag. It looks so clean. There's no bulk on the side. There's nothing that you're going to feel on the side of your head. That is going to be so smooth and just very comfortable to wear. This is the way you guys should be doing it. If you're not, then you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. But we're going to scan that real quick and show you that it works. So I'm going to hold this right here, and I want you guys to scan that, and I want you to let me know if it worked in the comments, okay? I've done it, and it worked. I actually did it from the DTF film, and it took me right to my website. So there you go, guys. That is how you do it, and you see how we placed it just above the threads on both sides. So down here, just about a 1/16 above these threads, and a 1/16 below these threads, right in between. So you can go probably 0.080 or even 0.075 by between there and 0.085 of an inch by 2 inches, 1 inch, 2 1/4, 2 1/2. I'd say no more than what we did here at about 2. I want to say this is about 2 1/4. So there it is, guys. There is your custom hat, branded and ready to rock and roll. And this is the cheapest and most affordable way to do it. Spending 50 cents a label, you shouldn't have to do that. It'd be cheaper if you were making them yourself, but you shouldn't have to buy a UV printer to do this. You can just order DTF transfers and do it cheaper, more affordable way. And with that being said, you can customize tags to match different color hats. But what I would do is have one solid color that is the same on all your branding. That way it's very familiar. When people see it, it just always looks the same. And that just gives a really professional look to your hat when you're selling it to a customer, okay? They've got the actual company they can go to, or just scan it and good to go. All right, you guys, that is how you do it, okay? So just wanted to help show this process before it gets a little too carried away with that twill type material. That is an option. You can use it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But I think this is a much better feel on the side of your hat and a way more affordable process of going about it because, sky's the limit with the design. If you guys are interested in ordering gang sheets of this through LaserHyde, let me know in the comments as well. You will, in order to order from Supreme Screen Supply, which will be in the description, you do have to have a wholesale license. So that's the drawback to that. If you don't have that wholesale license, by the time we upload this video, we should have a gang sheet page where you can order a gang sheet of custom tags. Just submit your graphic. We'll have a template you can use for that, and then just design within that template and you're good, okay? The great thing about DTF is you're unlimited on the type of colors you can use. You can throw gradients in there, you can throw custom images in there, but keep it simple, guys. Brand it. QR code is great. You don't have to use a QR code as long as you have something that points to your website or your brand. That's what you want to do. But sometimes the website itself helps because they know exactly where to go. Okay, if I put LaserHyde.com, they would know, go to LaserHyde.com to order these custom hats. Okay, or that QR code, be creative with that code. And if you don't know how to create QR codes, I'll be creating a video showing how to create that within programs like Affinity, so that you can make custom QR codes based on custom product pages. So case in point, if I wanted to send people to my actual hat designing page where they order the hats instead of my home page, you can use that QR code to do that, which would make more sense, because if they're talking to somebody, hey, where did you get that hat? Oh, just scan this code right here. It'll take you right to the page where you can order the hats. So that's how you would go about in doing it. Be creative, have fun, and we'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.